Well, we're in very good time, I think.
Oh, but Sir Walter, you always are.
I hope so, I hope so.
How do you do, Captain Wentworth?
Why, Miss Elliot. Good evening.
The weather has been very sad since you arrived.
Oh, I never let the weather bother me. Unless I'm at sea.
How do you like Bath so far?
Oh, it seems perfectly delightful.
I'm told the singer tonight is very good.
Is he? I'm afraid I've never heard of him before.
Well, nor had I until yesterday.
I've hardly seen you since our day at Lyme. I'm afraid you must have suffered very much from the shock of the accident.
No, I was upset, of course, as everyone was, but nothing more.
It was a frightful moment. Frightful day. However, the day did have some effects, some consequences which are not frightful at all.
Yes, I know.
When you had the presence of mind to send Benwick for the surgeon, you could hardly have guessed the important part he would play in Louisa's recovery.
Indeed, I did not. But it seems... I think it will be a happy match, don't you?
Yes. Yes, they're very fortunate. They have no difficulties to cope with at home, no opposition from parents, no caprice or delays.
No, so I understand.
All this is very much in favor of their happiness. More than... But I must confess, I do think there's a great disparity there, between their minds, I mean.
Well...
Louise is a very amiable, sweet-tempered girl and not stupid. And Benwick's something more. He's a clever man, a man of real feeling.
Yes, I know.
A man like that in his situation with a heart almost broken. Fanny Harville was a very superior woman, you know. And his attachment to her was an attachment indeed.
So I have heard people say.
Man does not recover from such a devotion to such a woman. He ought not to. He does not.
Good evening, Lady Dowling. Oh, very good to see you again.
You must excuse me, sir. This is my party.
Of course. Perhaps I'll see you in the concert room.
Oh, I hope so.
Oh, my dear cousin, how are you this evening? Oh, I think it's really rough man, to be honest. Miss Elliot, left alone?
Ritorna mia bene in braccio gitana, mi piace quest'alma per sempre godrò. Mi piace quest'alma per sempre godrò, per sempre godrò, per sempre godrò, per sempre, per sempre, per sempre, per sempre godrò.
Did you like that song?
Oh, yes, I thought it was very pretty.
Oh, it was. But I couldn't admire it as much as I should. You see, I didn't understand a word of it.
Oh, well, this is what he was saying. My heart finds no peace away from my dear beloved. There remains only pain to lacerate my breast. Return, my beloved, to the arms which love you, and peace will delight my soul forever.
Is that all? Doesn't seem very much for such a long song.
Well, he says it all several times. But that's more or less the sense of it, or rather the meaning of the words. One mustn't talk of sense in an Italian love song.
Oh, indeed not.
But that's as near to the meaning as I can give you. I don't pretend to understand the language. I'm a very poor Italian scholar.
Oh, yes, I see you are. I see you know nothing of the matter at all. You only understand it well enough to translate at sights these inverted, transposed, curtailed Italian lines into clear, comprehensible, elegant English.
Oh.
You need say nothing more of your ignorance. That was complete proof.
Well, I never refuse such polite kindness, sir, but I would be sorry to be examined by an expert.
Oh, my dear cousin. I've not had the pleasure of visiting in Camden Place so often without finding out something about Miss Anne Elliot. And I must tell you, I think she is far too modest for the world in general and too highly accomplished for modesty to be natural in any other woman.
For shame. This is too much flattery.
Besides, perhaps I've known about you longer than you think.
Oh? Well, how, pray? Unless you heard my family mention me, you cannot have known about me before I came to Bath.
I heard about you by report long before that. I'd heard you described by an intimate friend.
Oh?
I know all about you for years. Looks, character, accomplishments, everything.
But how? Who told you?
Aha.
Oh, you must tell me.
Not now. Some other time, perhaps, but not now.
That's not fair.
No, the fairness is all on your side.
You're making it all up.
Perfectly true, I assure you.
You can assure me as much as you like, but unless you say who told you these things, I shan't believe a word of it.
You may believe it or not as you choose. Many years ago, I heard such a description of you that I've wanted to meet you ever since.
Respiri il suo cor, respiri il suo cor, respiri il suo cor, respiri il suo cor, respiri il suo cor.
I hope you're enjoying the concert.
Oh, very much. And you?
I confess I'm a little disappointed.
Oh, why?
I'd hoped the singing would be better.
Don't you like the tenor, then?
Not very much. To tell you the truth, I shall not be sorry when it's all over.
Oh, that's too harsh. There's always some pleasure to be got from music. The orchestra is not bad, surely.
No, I suppose not. You're very good at finding reasons for enjoying things.
Oh, I have so few opportunities of listening to good music. I'm not at all a good judge.
Oh, you mustn't say that.
It's true, I'm afraid. But however bad the performance, I always try to imagine how good it ought to be. I don't really listen properly at all.
You're even cleverer than I thought. That means you listen twice at the same time.
All I was trying to say was that even though you're probably quite right about the singer, I'm still enjoying the concert.
Oh, you shame me. I must try to be imaginative like you. Then perhaps I shall enjoy everything.
I beg your pardon, Miss Elliot. We must apply to you again to know what this next song is about.
Mr. Elliot says you're so good at Italian.
Let me see. It's another love song.
Ah, it's more pain and grief, I suppose.
I'm afraid so, yes. Sweet hope now returns to my soul and calm to my sad heart. You, dear damsel, who have put so much trust in me, I suppose, you will find one man faithful in love.
Oh, it's a happy one, then.
Yes, it seems to be. My heart is content with its dear object, which will shine forever in my breast.
How charming. Is that all?
Yes.
Quite enough. Who could ask for more than content in the dear object of his heart? Thank you, my dear cousin.
Yes, thank you.
I must wish you good night, Miss Elliot.
Aren't you staying for the rest of the concert?
No, I must be going. I must get home as soon as possible.
But surely this next song is worth staying for.
No. There is nothing worth staying for here. for me.